Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.
I'm appalled at what you said on that pod thing. It's disgusting.
This is the After the Show podcast. It's where we get honest and real with yo ass. So sit back, relax, have a blast, because it's time for the After the Show podcast.
Yeah, hello and welcome to the KVJ After the Show podcast. Welcome. It is a Thursday. It is the final day of our Pump Up Your Summer contest for $2,000.
Pump it up.
And to get the 4-day, 3-night stay at the Caribe Royale in Orlando. The keywords that you need is tan. That's the one we have. And then, you know what? I'll just drop it on you. The other one you need is app. A-P-P.
Thank
That's
you.
both of them, yeah.
I like a little bonus, Kev.
Yeah.
Kind of breaking the rules a little bit.
That's what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm not supposed to be doing that, but you know what? For you, I'll do it.
I love it.
Mm-hmm. We got this little contest going on within our company about that because there's other stations in their own markets that are doing their own little contests, and so they're hoping that we can beat all the other markets, which are pretty big. We got DC in there and Phoenix and Chicago. It's a pretty big town.
Yeah, ever heard of them?
I left that meeting yesterday going, we must take down the North. That's what I took from it.
We're coming for you, Minnesota.
We're coming for you,
Yeah.
Minnesota.
I too were
It's
neck and
really
neck
what
with
I
them.
got.
Yeah.
Y'all bring the cold. We bring the heat, bitch.
Oh, dang, I don't hate that.
That's a good way to go at it, yeah.
Y'all bring the cold, but we bring the heat, bitch.
Hot and cold.
You have to say, like, the bitch has got to really come from the soul.
I love that it's our corporate headquarters and we're calling them bitch. That's on brand.
It's playful. It's playful razzing.
Well, the one thing we'd said yesterday, we posted up a video on our KVJ Show Facebook page that if we do wind up winning this thing, then one member of KVJ is going to be paying off a dare tomorrow. And you can suggest who and what, and then we'll figure that out. And then we'll do voting tomorrow if we do win on KVJ TV for an hour. And then at like 8:30, then we'll figure out who that is, and boom, pay it off. There was kind of a late submission for an idea. Somebody said, if you guys win, I want to see Denny's go to that trash guy's house and introduce himself as the guy who told on him and then ask for an interview.
Oh, shit.
How about that, huh?
fucking
That
amazing.
is great content.
Wow.
That's amazing.
What a good idea.
Did you see the one idea? I thought it was pretty funny for Virginia. They go, Bird's always walking barefoot and blah, 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 and all that feet talk with Virginia. Yeah. Why doesn't Virginia have to lick Jaybird's feet, the bottom of them, for a good 30 seconds to a minute? She would hate that, and I would love it. So it would be double win.
Are you just picking punishments that you'll sexually get a charge out of?
No, I would only.
I see what's going on
I
here.
would only love it because I know she would hate it.
Oh, you're going to pop a bone piece, and then it's going to be real awkward.
Yeah, that ain't icing.
No, Kevin. Not icing.
But we'll still be able to work together.
No bone piece to be had.
Getting a lot of these emails, though, I'm not going to lie, again, about Jason and Virginia's sexual tension.
Oh, come on. Right after I'm talking about.
See, Kevin, I told you. He wants to get up in this.
Says, as I'm sitting here listening to the podcast and laughing uncontrollably at the listener who said they can hear the sexual tension between Virginia and Jaybird, I'm not going to lie, I noticed it too.
Oh,
Yeah.
get the fuck out of
See?
I think us listeners are being overzealous. I've been listening to you guys for almost 20 years, and the one thing that I see that has changed between Virginia and Jason is that they have actually gotten a lot closer and friendlier. She used to be a bitch to Jason on the radio.
She still is, but
And it was almost uncontrollable at times and funny in others, and you knew that she meant it. It's very different today. She would destroy him, for example, during the game. Who said it? Jason Pennington or Ryan Lochte? And Jason's top 5 bloopers, just to name a few. There were times where I thought that they were going to go to blows. I also noticed their kumbaya started right around the time Panda was riding his bike to Jason's house. That felt like a real turning point. Now, I'm not trying to speculate, but I almost feel like behind the scenes, Jason has learned how to talk Virginia off the ledge. At that time, it appears as if Virginia wants to keep her marriage intact, and Jason was giving great advice. Even when she would talk about the problem with Panda, there was such a gentleness in the way Jason would deal with her on the radio, which was so sweet.
So gentle.
Which doesn't surprise me with Jaybird, but that was a time when Virginia was super vulnerable and you could hear it, and he was just there for her.
Whoa. You think he gave me the sausage?
No.
And it doesn't hurt either that your husband's best friends with him, so you probably want to be nice to him.
Are we in a cuckold?
So you can get great information, again, allegedly and hearsay, even if he's not married and doesn't have kids. I'm always impressed with Jason's advice. Virginia always said she's a tough cookie and she doesn't like to make new friends. I think it just took almost 20 years for her to get comfortable with Jason and can now call him friend. It's a beautiful thing. So,
Wow, there's a lot.
There's a lot in there.
Yeah.
Are we boning or not?
No, that sounds more that we're
More like friends,
But
yeah.
no, she's right about earlier. I honestly did not hate Virginia. We just, I think, did not get along for a lot of reasons. Also, too, if you really notice, I'm the one person in Virginia's life that doesn't take any shit from her. Everyone else is, Virginia can do whatever she wants. I don't put up with her shit. So let's get that off the table. Who else tells you where to fucking go other than me? Ain't too many people.
You don't tell me where to go.
Yeah,
Sit the fuck down.
There's only one person that can fucking give it to you real, and it's me.
Whatever.
But me and Virginia have been friends for quite a long time. It hasn't been recent. Panda is one of my best friends since high school.
Right.
So I'm obviously going to get closer with that. But me and Virginia started, I would say, right when my mom died, right around then, I would say when we... Look, she still annoys me, don't get me wrong.
That's not going to stop.
But, yeah, I would say it's been a long time since me and Virginia have had any kind of...
Real beef. Yeah.
And we'll still get into fights. We still get into fights. We all get into little tiffs from time to time.
Because he's the only one that can give it to me straight.
What does that mean?
Well, yeah, that sounds a little sexual.
It's tiny, but it's straight.
Oh, right.
Instant Classic 305 in the chat room says, don't forget about Virginia saying that she would carry Jason's baby. So,
Yeah, I was real drunk.
Were you? Oh, that's right, you were.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
hammered.
See, these fuckers don't forget anything.
They don't.
I forgot
yeah.
about that.
I was like, do you need a surrogate?
Yeah, surrogate.
Who wouldn't want a drunk surrogate?
Yeah, no, we're...
No. I sobered up and I was like, what did I say?
No.
Hey, Richard had sent us an email. He said, I was doing some shopping, watching old episodes of KVJ, and I saw the one where Kevin announced his sports show. I tried to send you the audio, how it erupted into a fight between Virginia and Jason. It was so funny. I was laughing. Your show's totally amazing.
What did we say?
What did we fight about? How did we fight about?
Yeah.
Did we not want you to do it? Like, 'cause that'd be funny if we called it.
No, it probably what happened was you were probably saying something to Kevin that I didn't agree with, that you thought you were probably speaking for Kevin, and I was like, don't speak for him. I think I sort of remember this, but I could be wrong. I
I need to hear that.
Yeah.
I do like a good old school fight.
There's me and Virginia have had the most iron fights. I mean, we've had some pretty good fights.
And the best is yet to come, fuckers.
And it's funny because I'm like, Bird, people are listening, and I still don't give a fuck. I'm like, fuck this.
Fuck this, fuck her.
Yeah.
The wheels come off.
Couple other random emails. Richard also wanted to know, I wanted to see what it was like and when you had your first drink with your parents. I remember having my first drink when I was 16 with my dad. Then my dad spending about 2 weeks on the couch when my mom found out.
Oh, your dad got mad?
And
your mom got mad at your
mom
dad.
Got mad at dad.
Damn.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't know. My dad really is not a drinker, so I don't know if we ever did. I do remember one time, though, because I was in high school and my dad was, I was anything my mom would say I couldn't do, I would go and do it. And so I think my dad would try to appease me. And I remember one time he got me a 6-pack of Killian's Red in bottles, and I was in the fridge, and I was like so blown away. I'm like, wait, I can't believe it felt like a trap. I'm like, wait, I can drink beer in the house?
It weirded you out a little bit?
It did. And I'm not even sure if I even drank it because I was so weirded out.
My dad did something like that weirded me out. It was my freshman year in college. It was the first week. He drove me up there, and we went to Walmart to get a bunch of stuff, but I guess I didn't see him buy them. So when he left, I'm like, all right, Dad, thanks, I love you, blah, blah, blah. And I opened up my drawer, and he bought me condoms. I'm like, oh,
Yeah, right. Yeah.
It made me feel weird.
Right.
The juicy daddy bought rubbers.
He bought me prophylactics.
Yeah.
I guess he wanted the bird to get it in.
Yeah.
Aw. That's
But
Sweet and safe.
I know that
Yeah.
that feeling of
I didn't know how to react.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we never sat down and had like a drink together and we're like, cheers. It's just not something my dad does. So I don't think you've done that with your dad, Virginia.
No, my dad does not drink.
Right.
So he hasn't drank in a long time. He quit drinking probably when I was about 10, I would say.
Okay.
My sister was 5. She doesn't even remember because she was real little.
Yeah.
Sister.
But yeah, he hasn't had any.
Dang.
His dad drank, and I think, his dad committed suicide.
Oh, fuck.
So
And we're making a left onto Depression Boulevard. Thank you, Virginia. Let's get in.
I don't know if he blames, the alcohol for his dad taking his life, but I know on the night the day that my grandfather took his life, I was 5 years old, and he was intoxicated, and it was in the basement.
Fuck, Virginia. Okay, Jesus. All right.
But the alcohol might be the tie, so that might be why my dad doesn't drink.
Okay.
Okay, now for the next part of the program, we're going to all weep together. Good Lord. Fuck.
Right.
My God. Right before the 4th of July vacation, going to come in with this shit.
Talking about drunk
USA.
grandpa offing himself in the
My
basement.
God. I mean, you've come in here with some sad, depressing shit, but fuck.
Sorry, bruh. Truth hurts.
Yeah. Okay. Question here about Isabella said, my husband and I are traveling today up to Michigan, and we're considering stopping for a night at a campground in Logan, your hometown. Any suggestions on things to do? We're going to make a pit stop at the world-famous Pizza Crossing. We're going to be listening to the After the Show podcast, heading north. Thanks, you guys are the best.
We had some listeners do this last year. They were so awesome. And they documented the whole thing. They made video vlogs of all their fun little
awesome.
pizza crossing moment.
Hey, that's pretty cool that the Pizza Crossing getting so much love from outside of your area.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
That is. That's Isabella and Michael Johnson that are doing that.
And when you go in there, go talk to the Pizza Crossing people. They were super cool because those listeners actually brought pizza to Kevin's mother's nurses when she was in the hospital up there. They drove like a good distance to go bring her those pizzas and take care of those nurses on our behalf.
I feel like if you're the kind of person that's going to go to the Pizza Crossing, you're there and you're asking questions. You're not there just to get a slice. You want the whole damn thing.
Good.
Yeah.
And that's what we want.
Do it and make a video. We'd love to see it.
Yeah, when the KVJ Nationers did that video, I thought it was great fun watching it. And I have all of these visions in my mind of what Logan looks like, what your house looks like, what the Pizza Crossing looks like. And does it even come close to matching up?
Yeah.
A lot of times it does not.
Yeah, if you're going to be swinging through, right down the street from Pizza Crossing, you got the Shamrock Irish Pub. There called The Rock. That's that was the teacher bar where all the teachers would hang out.
Let's get Logan lit at that bar.
Yeah, that's a good place to do it. There's a Hocking Hills Moonshine to maybe check out.
Ooh, can you bring some of that back?
Yeah.
I'd like to try that.
I'm
That'd be a
already
bad
seeing
idea.
people are sending me messages. There are definitely KVJ Nationers going to this thing.
Definitely. I've seen the messages. Somebody sent me something yesterday. They slid in our DMs and said that we should look at Spirit Airlines. They found some deal on Spirit.
Yeah, that was the one that I had seen. I mean, I'm going to have to see if the price holds, but it was only like $130, something like that.
Each way, I think.
Yeah, I think so. But
Be
still,
careful
I
with
mean,
that because I thought our little trip was going to be $360 and it's not.
Okay.
Yeah, you just got to make sure you're looking at a round trip, not one way.
Yeah, Jamie said in the chat room, a pencil sharpener museum is a must. Well, without a doubt. We're going to that fucker.
That's a good call. And then there's kind of a little grouping of some places. It's right on Route 33. That's going to be taking you to Columbus. It's called Brewery 33, and there's a place called Hungry Buffalo right next to it. I've not been there. That's new since I've left, but that seems to be the place where all my old friends hang out now.
If you had to guess, how many people would you predict going to this Bigfoot festival?
I mean, it sounds like there's a good 4 to 6 probably going to be showing up.
4 to 6 people? Is that-
Do you mean of KVJ or of just in the town?
Of the town.
Oh, I don't know, 4 to 6
I was
people.
like, I didn't know what you're asking.
Shit, man, this thing is...
You, the mayor,
Yeah.
his family,
And
that's it.
honestly, yeah, they may be 6. I don't know.
I feel like they would want... This should be a big event, no?
Yeah, there will probably be, big event for Logan would probably be a couple hundred people.
I do think people travel to this because I did see people making pilgrimages, and that area now, the Hocking Hills that
Yeah.
you've talked about for so long, is actually a hot destination for young people that like to do campy,
It is, yeah.
hikey, sight outdoorsy, granola-y. That set is going there and spending a lot of money.
They are, yeah.
Airbnbs, all that's blowing up in that area.
See, a lot of people talk shit about Spirit Airlines. Is this kind of a La Bamba situation we're talking about?
It's a chicken bus in the sky.
All right, so it is a La Bamba situation we're talking about.
I don't know if you're gonna die like the Big Bopper, but it's a commercial airline. It's not a mini plane, but I mean they are bare bones. Let's just put it that way. You sit in this seat and it feels like the seats here in this studio. Shitty.
Okay.
So, yeah, so that's all some good places. But, yeah, to Virginia's point, it's been a long time since I've hung out there, and I think it's changed a good bit. So, we'll see.
I'm quite excited.
Yeah, so Isabella and Michael, hopefully you guys have a good time. Send us back some photos. Your adventure in Logan.
Please document.
Would it be hard? Are they going to get me for trying to sneak pizza on my suitcase? Will they not be able to? Can you not do that, or you
You
can't?
can take pizza through TSA.
You can, all right.
Yeah, you can take food through. You just have to be prepared for them to look at it and open it up. And
They think I have a knife hidden underneath the cheese.
Yeah, I mean they'll put it through the X-ray maybe and see that there's no knife, but they just might want to open it and look at it.
He'll take a bite and put it back.
You know, I'm not above putting pizza in that suitcase and bringing it home.
You can put it in your checked bag, and then you don't have to worry about it. You could put 4 or 5 pies in your checked bag. Just wrap them up, drop them right in your checked bag, and then you don't have to carry them or nothing.
Right before we go to the airport, we'll hit up the pizza crossing and
There
take
you go.
5 pies home.
And bring just a garbage bag with you or a large bag. Just put them right in there, seal it up, put it in your checked bag. Then you don't have to carry it. That's the big pain in the ass is carrying food through TSA.
The other thing I'm really excited about doing in Logan, and I hope it happens, you spoke of boxes of toys from your childhood.
Yeah.
I really have been thinking about that a lot.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I'd like
He's
to.
got a boner about your toy collection.
That
Yeah.
I do have a bone piece.
Yeah,
I want to get in that box.
I like to see what's up there. Yeah, my dad had recently sent me. I even forgot that I had this. I had Kiss cards.
Okay.
They were in the little
Yeah.
plastic sheets from back in the day.
Those have got to be worth something too.
Probably not. But
Cards in general, depending on the card. Well, yeah, I'm gonna bore you. I'll tell you later. You won't give a fuck.
I already don't give a fuck.
I know.
yeah, you'll be able to find some stuff.
I don't give a fuck either. Do you think you have figures of sorts?
It's a good chance. I used to always have the stuff that you liked. I used to have a lot of the G.I.
Action
Joe stuff.
figures.
Yeah,
Virginia.
that'd be
mean-
interesting to see.
He is wet.
If I left Logan with 5 Pizza Crossing pizzas and some Ralston childhood
You
figures,
can have whatever's there. Yeah, it's all yours.
I'm gonna be
when
wet.
you see
Here's
it,
what
take
you
whatever
do.
want.
I mean, I know how you travel. You don't bring a big bag and all that. So when you go to Logan, you buy a suitcase there.
Yes.
And then you only have to pay a bag fee for the return trip.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you put the pizza, the figures. I mean, you can steal one of Drew Ralston's dogs. Put whatever you want in that
don't
suitcase.
take one of the dogs. That's the only thing that's off that.
Logan's being so kind to me.
Yeah, that's the only thing that's off limits.
All right, this is going to be fun. I want a video. I want to do a Facebook Live or live of me opening going through your toys. That'd be fun.
fantastic. Yeah.
You got to bring the suitcase in here and unbox it in front of Kevin and
Yeah.
get his reaction to all of his toys.
Do you want me to not watch it? I mean, I could grab the toys and not even look and wait.
We'll figure it out. Yeah,
No,
I
you
mean,
look through them
yeah,
because you
we'll-
know what you're looking at. You should take the good figures and then bring them here to Kevin and show him.
Yeah.
I mean, I would give you money for them too, if they're
no,
good.
I want you to have
You don't get
whatever's
to
in
keep them. You got to give them to Kevin.
there. No, he doesn't.
Why don't you mind your own fucking business?
Me
Me and Kevin got our own thing.
Yeah.
I swear with her sometimes.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I want
Do
to
people
have
think
them.
I want to have sex with this? My God.
Well, you can't just go and commandeer the toys just because you got them.
I would never. First of all, I would never do that. Second of all, Kevin's told me twice, Bird, you can have the toys.
Yeah.
And then I just offered him money. So what the fuck is the witch talking about?
I don't know. Yeah, you're not giving me money. You have whatever you want.
That
Whatever you
panda,
find.
what a lucky dude.
Okay, let me see here. Another email.
See, I put a spell on you.
That's last week's water.
Ew.
I know, ew. You throw this away.
That was the rinse cup.
Somebody wants to remain anonymous on this, but they said, I heard Bird and V always comment on Bird's small penis. What is considered small, though? Says, I measured mine flaccid and erect. It was 2.5 inches flaccid and 6 inches erect.
Oh, you're
That's not
good.
small.
No, you're good.
Now I've seen other guys' junk while in the locker room, and there's looked to be bigger flaccid, maybe 5 inches. So I consider mine small. I've also got a belly, so it looks smaller. When my buddies and I go pee, they whip theirs out unashamed. I cover up. Is mine considered micro penis?
No.
Dude, 6 inches? Dude, you're a grower, not a shower.
Nobody's looking at flaccid anyway, so you really can't judge it on that.
Yeah. That's in basically what Bird said. I think that's just it. I think there are some dudes.
You're a grower or shower.
Yeah, it always looks big, and then when it gets hard, it doesn't get much bigger. And then there are some guys, whoo, it's like, oh my gosh.
Bring passion, enthusiasm, and heart. You'll be fine, my friend.
I think it would be much better to be smaller to get big, because that way it's not obtrusive. You know, you can go about your day, you fit in tight pants.
Agreed.
You can wear those Lululemon leggings.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Otherwise, you got a big dong. Yeah, Lululemon. If you see a guy in Lululemons, you know he got a small dick.
It pays to be a grower, not a shower.
But if you see a guy with a big dick in Lululemon, you're like,
Right.
it's all you can look at.
That's
well,
it.
he's gonna knock over a vase.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. You don't want that.
Yeah, let go of your fear. You're a half a sub. You're good.
Yeah, exactly. So just go and enjoy it. So yeah, you're fine. Don't worry about it.
Get out there.
Let me see a couple other things that I saw here. Can you believe this? 2% of people have never gone to the dentist. 2% of people, 7% haven't gone in more than 10 years.
That's so. I'm going to the dentist today.
And 22% of people haven't been to a dentist in 5 years. That's almost 1 in 4 haven't been to a dentist in 5 years.
It's real, bruh.
Well,
I don't understand it, but it is real.
The pandemic, I think, fucked it up for a lot of people too.
That is true.
I know a few people that didn't go at all during the pandemic because they were nervous to go. They were scared to go. Remember when people were saying, "Don't go to the medical facilities." I remember there was some kind of weird story at one point
You're
where
right.
people were afraid to.
Any medical visits got put off. I know so many people that did that.
And I mean, look, 2 years off of getting the good cleaning, that a lot can accumulate in 2 years.
But look, it's cumulative. Go. No matter what your excuse, no matter how long it's been, just go.
But man, teeth stuff is so expensive.
You know what? If you don't take care of your teeth, it is. But if you go regularly and you take care of it, you have such a better shot and such a smaller bill.
But
not everybody, I know somebody got shit teeth, I know. But if you take care of your teeth in the long run, it will be so less expensive.
I mean, she's right to a certain extent. But
I'm right to every extent on this one.
Everyone should take care of their teeth, but I know a lot of people that are diligent with their teeth. They are. I know a lot. It's not a small percentage. They are so good about taking care of their teeth, and they have fucking mega expensive issues with them.
Because you had, poor genetics to begin with, and unfortunately that happens. But a lot of that can be preventative dental visits. If you go twice a year to get them cleaned, you're going to pay so much less in the long run.
Yeah, well, what the witch said, Kevin.
Yeah, but I think to your point, it was eye-opening when my mother-in-law was telling me she worked in a dentist's office, I think, for about 30 years, and she said so much of it's probably majority of it's genetics.
True. It is true.
Yeah.
A lot is genetics, but no one has an excuse not to be going to the dentist.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah,
What do you want to say, Bird?
You know what? I don't want to say a fucking thing, Kevin. I really don't.
You're looking for something to watch. Eric said, is anybody watching the show on Amazon Prime called The Boys? It's about a superhero that act like real-life celebrities and sign with cities the way an athlete would. Easily the most graphic show I've seen. Definitely worth a watch. The Boys.
That's not even, that network is not even on my radar. That app or that Amazon
Prime.
Yeah. I think about buying shit to get sent to my house, never for movies or programming. And I don't know why.
Yeah. I don't either. It's not on my radar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they've got a few good shows on Amazon. I've watched a few that it's on there. I think that's what were you saying, Bird?
People are 3 to 4 comments just came in. Love the show. It's great.
The Boys.
Yes.
Okay, The Boys is a great show.
That's what they're saying.
My daughter was telling me one yesterday about one of the guys who was on Shameless that has a new show on Hulu where she said it was really good. Apparently, somehow, I guess he gets a diner, something like that. He's in the food business, and she was saying that that's a really good show. Because, I got to figure some stuff out here because I got a couple shows I'm watching right now. My son's got me watching All American. It's on Netflix. Kind of a football-themed show. High school football.
You like that high school football?
I do.
Shit.
Love high school football. Yeah, big fan of it. So doing that, but I got to find some other stuff. I'm still thinking about I'm going to go down the motorcycle show.
Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah,
Let me know when you do that. You should start watching it too. I guarantee you, all of a sudden, we all start wearing leather to work or pleather.
Okay.
It goes so good with the hot Florida summer.
It's a great time to grow the hair out and the beard, get some more pleather.
So I think we're gonna be doing that, and then bam, football season will be here before you know it.
I'm anxious to see what your thoughts are on Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, I will be too because some people have said how graphic it is and it's hard to watch at times, and that's the only thing that's got me a little. I think that's the reason why it's taken me so long to watch it now.
There's one scene I can think of that was too graphic, but other than that, you should be able to handle it. But the one scene I'm thinking about, it was a bad scene. I had to stop. Like I'm a pussy. I fast forwarded through it.
Too much, yeah.
Yeah, well, it went on too for a minute.
Yeah.
I don't like when they go on too long. That's why the scene in Casino with Joe Pesci, and newsflash, he dies. They kill him in the cornfield.
Yeah, that's one that's too much.
I skip it.
The one with the chainsaw and Say Hello to My Little Friend.
It's rough, man.
That's a tough one as well.
It is.
Yeah, so there's a couple there.
I mean, we're pussies.
Always love to find new shows, though. So thank you. Also got an email from Troy A. talking about Virginia and her comments about how complex booking a trip to Disney is now. And she's right. The new system is very complex.
Engineer Keith, okay, he's an engineer who just got his master's in engineering.
Ever hear of him?
Ever hear of him?
Yeah.
He's kind of awesome. He sent me a message saying he struggled with the new Disney app, so I don't feel quite as dumb.
That is tough when you have to. You just want to get to point A to point B, but the app or whatever, it's making you fill out blood type, Social Security.
I mean, it's a Disney app. Shouldn't Disney be easy enough for a child to do?
I like the idea of buying a ticket and then going where the fuck I want to go.
Right.
Yeah, you're on vacation too. This is where you just mentally want to take a break and be able to chill out. You want to be like, okay, I feel like I'm working because I'm having to study this and figure it all out.
And I feel lucky because I have Rachel from KVJ Nation, who is a travel agent of Disney, and she knows her stuff. But she's telling me stuff, and I'm asking her questions, and she has to go research because they keep changing it every month.
See, what I would end up doing is what Angie from Hollywood in the chat room would do. She says, I just buy a general ticket and take my chances, and I would too, and that's what I want to know. If you do it that way,
you can't.
How fucked? I thought you could.
You can't. You got to make a reservation to go to the park. You cannot buy a general ticket and walk up.
Yeah, that's what Troy says. He says, gone are the days of simply walking up, buying a ticket, and going in. Disney loves a reservation system because they can control guest flow everywhere.
They love it.
So he said, here's to clarify the new system. Disney Genie, the free service that will help you plan your day and make dynamically suggestions about what you should do based on wait times, weather, and crowds. The Disney Genie Plus is the new paid Fast Pass system where you can book one pass every 120 minutes until the one you have is used. That's $15 per day per person.
That's what I want.
The individual attraction Lightning Lane selections, the best 2 attractions per park that aren't included in Genie Plus and have to be purchased a la carte. These can range 9 to 15 per person, and you can only buy them for 2 different attractions in one day. Already, how complex is this?
And here's the other thing I learned yesterday as I was struggling and had to call Rachel, like almost crying. You can't buy Genie Plus till the day you're going. So they open it up at 7 a.m. You have to wake up at 7 a.m. with your credit card and all of your shit in order so you're ready to go. And you go on the app at 7 a.m. when they open it and try to buy as many of the Genie Plus as you can for your whole family. Don't be slow punching those digits into your phone because they do sell out. Like, what?
Well, I've even noticed just going to Disney Springs, which that's the one place the Mexican Queen loves, but she hates making any kind of reservations. Even that, we can't get in hardly anywhere because everything is reservation-based. The best we could ever do is we find a bar stool that we slide onto, but even that was jumping around to, I think it was maybe our 6th place, and we were going to the places you could tell not as many people wanted to go to.
I'm an Epcot man.
Yeah,
Still
you
making reservations.
better make a
though.
reservation or you're sitting outside looking at the mouse crying.
Yeah. You sit outside the gates and stare at the big ball.
I did learn about this, though. This was
Just ride
kind
the
of...
tri-rail the whole time.
Do you know that they now have special lift within the Disney World? So if you're staying on property and you're going to one of the resorts and you don't want to ride that bus or take the boat, you can call what's called a minivan. Minnie Mouse, a minivan.
Yeah, I get
It's
it.
within the Lyft app, and it'll give you an affordable ride, but it's under Lyft, but it's Disney sanctioned employees, so you don't get some weirdo who's like, huffing paint and driving you around like normal Lyft.
Affordable fucking to walk around the... Well, they ain't leaving any fat off this bone, are they?
They're getting every dime.
It'll be soon. It'll be okay. While you're here at Disney, you do have to pay that $5 air charge. You're breathing.
Are you breathing? Oh,
You're
yep,
breathing the
$5.
Magic Kingdom's air. That's $5.
We have special air, yeah.
The fuck am I? $5.
They kind of do have special air because didn't they say they put that special air that kills mosquitoes?
Maybe they have Disney air. I don't
They have
know.
special air.
I don't know.
Yeah, and then the last feature is the Lightning Lane. That's the physical line that you walk through. So that's basically how it's broken down, according to Troy.
I still don't understand, but okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have to figure it out as I do it because it's gonna be one of those things that, and I like to go prepared. I like to have all my stuff prepaid, ducks in a row, ready to go, no questions.
I'm a big fan of Main Street. I feel like if everything was Main Street with that music playing, I don't know. I think it'd be a better world. I'll shut the fuck up.
You're right.
Don't you think, though?
I do like Main
When
Street
you say
too.
you're right, okay, you like Main Street too, or you're right, you should shut the fuck up. That's what I was confused on.
Can I check
You're
the
right.
both
On what?
box? You're right about Main Street, but can you shut the fuck up?
I'll shut the fuck up. It's almost vacation, right?
So close. You can taste it.
Troy also said, I thought you'd be interested to know that Disney just canceled any plans for a Brightline station. It's
What?
looking like Universal donated land for a new station near the convention center, and other International Drive businesses have pledged millions of dollars for the project, and Disney wasn't willing to offer a cent. Sounds like Disney was pulling that toot again, saying, we're fucking Disney. We are the king of shit mountain, so fuck y'all, we're not putting any money in. And Universal and other businesses said, oh, you know what, we'll do it. We'll play your game. And they're going to get the station. And I think, really, from what I'm hearing, everybody's going all in on Brightline. They just re-upped this CEO for another 3 years. I don't know that I'm impressed with this cat. I mean, the fact that Disney stock is down 40%.
I know. It's all
And-
Disney Plus is why he kept his job.
Let me tell you, if our ratings were down 40%, they're not renewing my contract for 3 years.
we would be on the curb.
I'll just tell you that. Like, I just don't understand this rationale on this. And it just seems like Disney's stepping into one shit pile after another. And now,
I agree.
Some of it maybe they brought on themselves. Maybe some of it they haven't. But still, everything I hear with Disney, it's just complicated. And you're like, ugh, you walk away. all right.
The amount of stress that I have going into this for something that's supposed to be fun for Rocco because he loves Mickey and he wants to go there for his birthday. I told Engineer Keith and I told Rachel, the travel agent, never again. I'm not going back to Disney. Enjoy my money this weekend because it's the last time you're going to see it. I'm just not doing all this.
Right, I hear you.
am not doing. I'm going to go to Universal where it was so easy.
Well, it's easier to drink and to get drunk, and people don't look at you as weird when you are, and that's the place for me.
I love that Spider-Man ride.
Yeah,
Spider-Man's
cool.
cool.
We don't. Well, luckily too, it's been a while since Cannon was Disney aged, and so. He's as a teenager, Universal's more his spot, and I couldn't be happier. I'm all good with that. That's what we do.
I'm heading that way.
Yeah. Okay.
Toff in the chat room says, I don't know, she says, stop being dramatic, Virginia. What are your thoughts about that?
Fuck you.
All right.
That's all I got.
That's all I got, and I'm out. All right. Well said. Okay, y'all have an amazing day. One more before the big old 4th of July weekend. We'll see you back here then. Goodbye.
Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems, ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.